Right. So we kind of want to talk about spirits and spiritual energy. They are two completely different things. You'll be amazed by some of the things that I have to tell you. So, a lot of people ask, do spirits have to be close? And the answer to that is no, they do not. They can be in a different location. Now, there's a thing called spiritual energy, which they use to be in one place and be not necessarily at another place at the same time. They use the spiritual energy to manipulate the environment around us, especially when we give them thought. And I'll kind of be talking about this a little bit, throughout my life. So psychics pick up a lot of spiritual energy. That's how they communicate. That's how they are able to communicate through our minds, um, and we think alike. You know what I mean? We are almost alike. One has a physical body, the other does not. It has a spiritual body. The spiritual energy is what they are able to manipulate to see things move or whatnot. It's not the actual ghost itself, it's the spiritual energy that they use, the environmental energy. So, no, they do not have to be in our proximity to communicate. They're able to manifest the energy around you, um, to get, the recognition or the response that they're looking for. A lot of this that you see, the spiritual energy side, is not technically the ghost or spirit itself. Now, it can be taken that way, but that's not right. Um, it's the spiritual energy that you're seeing, the manifestation of the energy around you, the environment changing, the spirits using that energy to manifest. And spirits are often seen in either like half form or full figured, with the human eye. Um, Another thing about that is the spiritual energy is what you're normally seeing when you see that quick movement off the corner of your eye. Oh, I think I've seen something. That's what that is. So I'm going to go into psychic mediums, psychics, people that are just naturally gifted or have achieved this gift. They are able to sense and feel the energy. They are able to see the energy, and there's many different ways of sensing the energy. It can be either be through smell, contact, um, lights, shadows, flashes of light, things like that. So again, like I've always said, the intent is very key. They feel us just like we feel them. They know that we have the intent of communication. They know if we're opened up. They know if we're closed. They know more about you than you know about yourself. So yeah, you can reach out to a spirit in a different location, and they can communicate within that location without coming to yours due to that spiritual energy. And they interact when you request it. Not all the time, but normally they will because they're going to be recognized, they're going to be seen. The spirits usually like quiet, relaxed places um, and state of mind, either in meditation or even just like a quiet room, somewhere real quiet. Nobody interacts in there a lot, things like that. So a lot of people get like this mixed up as well. The spiritual energy is used into moving physical objects. It's not the spirit directly itself. Technically, the spirit itself cannot touch you. It's their way of manipulating the environment to make you feel that way. Another thing that people feel is like the cobweb feeling or water droplets out of nowhere. That is the manifestation of spiritual energy. Now, spirits are conscious entities, which means that they are aware of their surroundings, they're capable of communication, they're able to do basically everything that we can, except have a physical body. And the interesting thing, too, about the spirit side is that they are able to change their appearance to where you think you're looking at one thing and it could be an actual spirit. So they're able to change their shapes, all kinds of stuff. They can make it look like a billboard. They can make it look like anything they want to, just so they can stay hidden, out of contact, or if they don't want to be bothered, but they want to be there at that location. Spirits are here because of existence. It's not just a thought pattern. They were here in physical form, and they left here in physical, uh, as a physical manifestation into spiritual energy. You are able to make things come into life by thinking about them. You're giving, anytime that you put a thought out there, you're giving energy to the world. And all that is due to manifestation, the changing of energy. Spirits are able to change also. Um, they can come through as sounds, a mist, or a light, but that more touches on the base of the spiritual energy side. But that's what they also travel through. So anybody that is gifted, psychics, mediums, or people with other unnatural gifts, um, they can use the physical body, but you do have the chance of getting possessed or taken over. So they can use a physical body or they can use their own energy as well. So that's the two different, like, the differences between spirits and spiritual energy. Um, as you can see, the board, the spirits are distinct. They're usually guides, angels, entities, other being. Um, like I said, they can manipulate the energy. They walk in the world that we are living in. So that's basically it on that subject. I'll let it run and see what I want to do for tomorrow for my live. Um, I'm being told I should maybe do the different types of spirits or ghosts or things like that. So that's maybe what I'll reach into. And I was looking at my notes, and I was talking about the energy in the surroundings. Okay, so that's going to be spiritual energy. That's how they are able to manipulate TVs, remote controls, computers, anything that is electronic. They also um, distort signals. They use the signals um, because it's a constant flow of energy and it's easy to be manipulated. So yeah, the ghosts are um, sentient beings, meaning that they were here, they had a physical body, and they passed on and are living in a spiritual body. But they are very smart, they are clever, they are very intelligent. They know, like I said, they know more about you than you know about yourself, which can be scary, but sometimes you just have to realize you're not really ever alone. I'm going to emphasize on them knowing your thoughts, your feelings, all your emotions. Um, they do, and they will attack you over what you think or what you believe, what you don't believe, what's right, what's wrong, what's not, what's there in front of you, what's not in front of you, um, what's not seen, what's not heard, everything. It's really a chapter of understanding. But that should give you a little bit of ease of mind. It's not the physical aspect; it's um, the spiritual side, the the energy that they use to touch you, to talk to you, everything. Like I said, they are not able to touch you, and you feel them. All right, yeah, I will be doing a. Um, will be doing a live pretty soon on the different types of spirits, what they do, what they are not able to do, what they can tell you, what they cannot tell you, what they can change, what they cannot change. So just keep in mind that that'll be coming. So from here, I'll just let them play with the lights or do whatever they want to do. And just remember, they don't have to be here to be able to communicate. Probably exit off of here, make this a short video, and then go live of them just playing with the devices and things like that. Keep it short and sweet for the people that came here for the information on, the spirits versus spiritual energy. So I'll keep that short here, but I will be back. I'll see you guys in a little bit.